right, let's open the door. Invite the public back in to do this.
Okay. Anything you say now is on record publicly right now, so. I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second the motion. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. You ready to adjourn?
Yeah.
I don't know that cues,
Do we need a
because it's like,
Really?
you're gonna have to have four.
I need a fourth vote to adjourn the meeting, or anything else you say goes into,
Okay, not motion closed.
okay?
We are gonna, we don't have to have another vote before this is signed and taken action on, right?
No.
Okay, great.
You haven't adjourned, you've got a positive vote, a
I'm waiting.
a negative.
So this is the city's version of filibuster. We're gonna sit here
I guess it's-
because if we got 3 to adjourn.
So if you're willing, Commissioner Fuller, if 3 of us leave, we don't have a quorum to the meeting end. So
I mean, I'm gonna keep sitting here until we get a real adjournment.
I got precedent, those 6.
We don't, we won't have an adjournment if we don't have a 4th person. So this is on.
Yeah,
Let
everything
me,
is
let me be quiet. I will restate my motion, Commissioner, Wright, to adjourn this meeting, because any action we take now will likely be a 3-3. And instead of putting that out there, I would just rather we adjourn the meeting until we come back. So I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Got a motion to adjourn. I will take a second. I'll make a second. We got a motion to second. Call the vote. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal, raise your hand. All against, like sign. Or Doug, raise your hand. Or y'all abstaining.
They can't abstain, we don't have a conflict to abstain.
So your vote is to not adjourn, because you didn't raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under your charter, if they were accusing themselves without having an actual conflict, they would be counted as affirmative votes.
So you need to vote, otherwise it's a yes.
Did you,
I've asked the question, no, and only Commissioner Wright.
No, no, I'm voting no.
Commissioner Curtis?
No.
We can all leave at any time.
I just wanna read like a stated reason.
Again, you're opening up.
Right, I'm
Open
being
record,
careful,
so I'm saying
being careful with
if
the word.
in 2006, when they tried to unseat 3 commissioners, I had to walk out of the room to cancel the meeting. So I'm telling you, you can walk out with us and the meeting is done.
Well, if it goes down to 5-3, there's only, you need to, well.
As long as you call.
Yeah, well,
To lose a quorum, so you can leave with Commissioner McCord and I, or you can stay here and do y'all's time. I'm already missing another meeting. Character counts. This is where you dig deep, figure it out.
It's in your shoes.
yeah.
It's in
Or anybody.
It's all
Everybody's
everybody's.
Anybody's.
All you do is have one person,
Make a motion
Make-
or continue to adjourn,
but you make a motion what you want to do.
right?
You are personally liable under the outcome of this. I'm just letting you know.
Right, we all are.
We all
No,
you
no,
make,
I can't do it.
I'm asking Commissioner to walk out with us, just like I did in 2006, when they tried to keep 3 commissioners from sitting at the dais in 2006.
I'm asking Commissioner Curtis, I'm asking Commissioner Ward, I'm asking Commissioner, Wright to all join us in an adjournment of this meeting. We only have 6 of us here. We know what we want, we know what we're asking for, and I think we've decided that we're going to do a report. Commissioner, doing an investigation. I think Commissioner Wright said it best. If there's anything in there other than that, then we can take any action we want to take. So I'm asking Commissioner Wright and Commissioner Ward and Commissioner Curtis to adjourn this meeting. So we can move on with what we're doing, Spam. We can move on with what we agreed on already, and voted on early in the meeting, to move on with the investigation.
Is there anything else, Cynthia, that you want to discuss?
That's it, right, sir.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Second motion. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. All against, like sign. Okay. You can leave the meeting, the meeting's over with us.
I don't want to abandon my seat.
Understand, we're not abandoning it, the meeting will be,
The meeting would be over without a quorum. The meeting's not over without a quorum call. However, votes can still be made if we don't have a quorum without a quorum call.
No,
Just-
your meeting is
Your
done.
meeting is not a meeting.
When the quorum leaves, the meeting
There's
goes.
nothing else.
Can't even start a meeting without a quorum.
You can't start one, but if you start, I thought, in
no.
No.
okay.
Once you don't have,
He's making his notes so understanding.
I want to look this up because unless there's something in our charter specifically, I think that's how it works.
you gotta have 4 to have a quorum.
I think that's what's in our charter.
I feel like I'm
That's the
on,
reason we can't get
when
together.
they had that they were trying to confirm the House got Mike Johnson, and they kept doing these votes over and over again. Once again, I mean, we can just keep discussing this all day, and it's 10:35 now. If no one is going to, in words that Commissioner Wright just used, is there anything else that you would like to discuss? There's nothing else to be discussed. Why don't we adjourn the meeting? If there's nothing else to be discussed, what is the purpose of us sitting in here right now? If we're not going to discuss anything, there's nothing else to be decided, nothing else to be discussed on today's agenda. Mr. Commissioner Wright asked, is there anything else anybody want to discuss? The answer was silence. Nothing, no one said a word. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask again, and everybody here is grown. Nobody is.
Someone make a motion to go a
We
different
are full
direction.
of anybody else or whatever they want to do.
You wanna make a motion, put it on record there, and put your name on the dotted line? And if it goes 4-2, or if it goes 3, if it's 4-2, it passes, if it's 3-3.
I'd like to make a motion, Mayor Holberg, that we adjourn today's meeting. It appears that no one has anything else to discuss. Unless you got something to discuss, why are we sitting in here? I would like to make a motion to adjourn. I think we talked in the executive session. Everybody got to say what they wanted to say. I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn today's meeting.
Got a motion, and I'll make a second. Calling the question, and there's no discussion. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. All right, all against, like sign. Good, Ms. Curtis? Okay, 23.
All right, so I'm gonna start over again. So, hey, this is what we signed up for. If you retired, I mean,
What job you talking?
hey,
I mean, let people make up their own mind.
let them make it up.
Let people make up their own mind.
That's what we just said. Is there anything
You
else?
wasn't trying to convince.
Make a motion, then make a motion, and then we'll
Instead of
call for a vote.
I ain't trying to.
No, it's
Yes,
one
you
of
are.
make a motion if you
Make
want to
a
make a
case.
motion. Make a motion if you want to make a motion,
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah, if you don't want to adjourn, then what are we here for? If you
Just like
don't,
character counts, leadership
I'm
matters.
not-
Lead the
I'm
way
not-
and put your name on the dotted line and put out what you want.
nobody's trying to convince anybody. My convincing is I want to adjourn the meeting. If you want to stay in here, then tell us what we stand for.
I got a question.
Okay, good.
Why do we have two city managers? I mean, two city attorneys?
You don't?
We don't.
So why is Kelsey handling abatements?
Just
She's your staff attorney. She's not the city attorney.
Underneath our charter, he is supposed to handle it all.
Or his designee, which
How can he
is,
designate somebody when he's our employee and she's not?
she's not your employee, she's a contractor.
How does she pay her? We pay her.
I underneath the org chart, actually, it's been like this since 2016. We amended the org chart to add that position, which everyone approved.
Well, that's the reason I'm asking, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And by our
So it's
charter,
ours.
it states our city attorney is to handle that.
Or the designee, y'all
But he can't
designated
designate
it.
anybody except in his firm.
You designated it when you said we want the staff attorney to handle nuisance
We
abatement.
brought her.
But, wait a minute here, but it's not in our charter. So we're going against our charter? I'm confused, that's what I'm saying, I'm confused. We're paying him $180,000 plus a staff attorney, plus $250 an hour when he does, litigation. Correct? That's in his contract, I have it sitting right there.
I understand that. He doesn't.
Then, most of the time, he outsources stuff because he goes out to outsource to get somebody else. I am confused at this, because I wasn't here in 2016 when this was done. I started reading it, and I'm, okay, if we're not going to adjourn, let me go ahead and put this out there then and find out, because I'm confused.
Because we were paying for legal services to do nuisance abatement, and it made sense, money value-wise, to bring her, Ms. O'Connor, internally as our staff attorney to handle.
But we didn't change the charter. Are we in violation of our charter? I'm just curious because I don't understand it.
Can we please, this is not on the agenda, please make a motion of what you all want to do or not do, so we can vote it up or down. Put
Okay,
yourself on
okay,
record.
okay, I'm put myself on record.
Go for it.
I would like to make a motion that we discontinue the city attorney's contract.
Discontinue the city attorney, so we have a motion by Ms. Ward, second by Ms.
Yes.
Fuller.
The city attorney as Mr. Wells?
Yes.
Who's gonna handle this?
You?
You just want,
No, you put it underneath Kelsey.
you just wanna,
We've already voted, it's been voted on, and should be, go forward.
but the motion is between,
You would have to rewrite it.
which it says it's a city of Griffin, which it should say the law.
We can change that, I think. You may not know what.
But if,
So your motion, would you please repeat your motion, so
I would like to make a motion that we discontinue the city attorney's contract.
we got a second, Commissioner Fuller.
Don't
And
miss
so-
the money.
So again, in the future, we're going to hire, so city did this back in 86, 80, or 88. And so the person that they appointed had to pay Mr. Whalen a significant amount of money for him to do work for him because that gentleman had no clue what was going on in the city. And it cost the city an exorbitant amount of money. And this is 1988, 89?
Somewhere there.
Right there. So, again, they realized their mistake, the board who did that, and they came back and rehired Mr. Whalen the next year. So if you take this step, they're going to have to contract with Mr. Whalen to figure out what's going on and where we're at and what we're doing. And if that's what you want to do, go for it. But you think $35,000 is a lot for this other stuff?
So, So we're gonna lose our point person and
Investigation.
in the investigation, now we're going to appoint Ms. O'Connor.
No, we're not appointing her. There was a simple solution. My suggestion was that we put her on administrative leave until this investigation was over, and we had an attorney, we had our.
And again, I've asked for a motion for you to do that, and you have not made the motion. I begged you and pleaded you to make a motion.
So,
Make a motion, make your
don't
motion.
holler at me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't talk to me like I'm a child.
You don't talk to me.
I'm a commissioner just like you are.
Just like you are, and we
Uh-huh.
have the same
So,
authority.
don't-
and we
so
have
don't
here to
chastise
discuss.
me.
I'm not, I'm putting you on, we're into discussion regarding your appointment about removing the city attorney's contract.
And when we started with discussion, all of this stuff could have been avoided. All of everything we're gonna do could have been avoided
But now everything is on
if they had
public
just done
record.
the right thing.
No, if you did the right thing, we could have gone on and done what we've already talked about doing.
So my question for the discussion is, in the event that our current city attorney is gone, whether we terminate the contract or whatever happens, what is the succession?
There is no succession other than you find someone that has to coordinate with him on his grounds and his terms to retrieve our information and stuff to move forward.
So we have
And
to,
the-
My understanding with the succession plan was that we had somebody that would have access and be able to retrieve it and then do all of that stuff. Because
Okay, in other words, Drew holds us over a bucket, over a fire. He has complete control of this board now because if we let him go, he is not going to turn over all his information that pertains to the city because then he wants to be getting paid for it. Is that correct?
He has institutional
The
knowledge.
city documents that he has that are city documents are city documents.
Right.
So we would have access to that, we don't have to pay him for those. The problem is the institutional knowledge, the point person for this, Kelsey's not your city attorney. She can't be the assistant city manager in the city, she doesn't have the time for that. The amount of work that he does compared to what she does,
Right, now, if you
you're gonna have somebody else. So the question is, who is your somebody else? Because you just.
so in a nutshell,
This is where the conversation needs to go.
without, according to how the vote's going, without you and without Drew, the city falls apart.
No, ma'am, I have not once said that. Others have said that. I didn't.
You have a motion and a
But
second.
without those positions, yes. So if you don't fill those positions, you can't run a city without a city
Or
manager. or a
call
city
the
attorney.
question. Is there any other questions or comments?
just clarification, to hire a new city attorney, you go whole contract full out, there's no like process of succession, we already know. Okay.
That's your job.
No, you got four appointments. You got the city manager, the city solicitor, city court judge, and the city attorney. Those are your four employees
Mhm.
as a commissioner. Commissioner Fuller.
Any other questions? Before I call the question.
So if this motion goes through,
It's 3-3 fails.
no, yeah, right, I'm saying if it goes through, where would we look for a new city attorney?
That'll be up to you.
GMA? Would they
You do
be?
You do an RFP and you put it out there and you see what you get.
This is, I think,
This happened.
and I don't mind going, I don't mind saying it publicly. I think we're acting out of emotions and we're not putting the city and its people in front of our decisions. I think we're doing stuff that we as a board have not talked about. I just think we're acting out of
It's been
emotion.
talked about.
I just think we need to.
If you want to
I
do
think
that,
we-
we
I think
plan
we need to
this
slow down.
in the
I
new year,
think-
in January.
No, I think what we need to do, but exactly, I think what we need to do is adjourn today's meeting. I think we can schedule another meeting once we get back and sit down, a retreat, a powwow, have a facilitator to come in.
We
It's-
just did that.
it's-
No.
we need to-
Motions have consequences.
We need to do that again. I just think we need to slow down, get out of our feelings, out of our emotions, and think it through. What you've been elected to do as an elected official, and do what's, in the words of Ms. Ward, do what's right, not out of any emotion, not out of anything else. We got a motion on the floor.
Reminder, this is open session, so all
Yeah,
this is.
we got a motion on the floor.
So I have a motion from Ms. Ward, second by Commissioner Fuller, to suspend or to terminate. Is the word terminate or suspend?
She said discontinue.
Discontinue, to terminate the city attorney's contract. All,
It's discussion.
Mhm.
And I understand if the vote is to terminate, we're at a point where we can't turn back. We're at a point where we can't turn back,
Of course.
and we're gonna have to move forward. So, with what Mama Carter said, if any of y'all are thinking differently or want to do what he said, think over it the weekend, or do you, that y'all wanna move forward?
Well, you can pull your, rescind your
I'm
motion.
not gonna rescind, I'm not gonna rescind. my motion.
Zach, you rescind your second, or y'all can,
Well, I seconded it because I wanted to discuss.
okay, understand.
Uh,
So you rescind your second if you like.
hmm. I just, is there any more discussion about this topic?
There's consequences in this decision. I'm just letting you know.
And you know what, Doug, there's
Yeah.
consequences
Yep,
in the
there is.
decision.
There are.
Either way, there's consequences, because I,
24 and a half years, you've had consequences of your decisions, win, lose, or draw, just like I
Yeah.
have in my 20.
but to decisions, but there are the consequences in decisions. But I didn't always vote for what it was, but it still was my consequence.
I got consequences, I blew off a client this morning, so I have to deal with that when I get back to my office. So I've already sacrificed.
You gonna,
I think maybe you should rescind your motion.
You can rescind your second,
Rescind your second.
rescind your second, and then someone else has the second.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna vote if it goes to a vote.
Well, then rescind it and then decide for maybe make a motion
Adjourn.
to, bring it back up and when we get back,
We can put that on the agenda in the
That's
future.
what
That's what you want to do.
that's what I suggested.
I mean,
Three of you can say, we would like to discuss the city attorney's contract at next meeting, if that's what you want, or we can put it on and wait till January and start working towards a succession plan if y'all want to,
It's a two-year contract, goes to 27.
whichever, or maybe we can still.
If you could wait on it.
I still have an issue with the fact that I don't feel like,
Ms. Ward. Let's,
what does that mean? You want me to hush?
what I'm saying is, you're in open session, I guess, whatever you say, is that we're not in closed session anymore. I'm not asking you to hush, I'm just, as a friend, I'm just saying, just realize we are in open session. I don't want anything to be put back on you, so that's what I'm asking, as you as a friend or commissioner, or whatever our relationship is, that's all I'm saying. If you wanna say, you can say whatever you like. You're a grown woman, you free to say whatever you like. You know that. You know I'm just, we are in open session. That's all I'm saying. So you free to say whatever.
Yeah, you know I don't care.
Oh, I'm not. You know I know you don't.
I just want to remind you. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna call a question if you're not gonna
Yeah.
remove the second, so I'm ready to go, is that gonna work?
Well, this will work.
It is work, so, but, you know,
So do you rescind or what you doing?
or I'm gonna call the question, and then y'all can vote one way or the other, however you want to.
I'll rescind my second.
Okay, we have a rescind session. Is there a second on Mrs. Ward's motion? Okay,
And I make a motion that we bring this back up next time and have more discussion about it.
okay.
I would recommend that we have.
I don't think we need a motion to do that.
You don't need to, all we do is a motion, I can add the agenda.
Yeah.
But I believe we need full opportunity to happen.
That's fine. So do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn today's meeting.
I'll make a second. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. All against, like sign?
We have to stand up because I'm confused on a lot of things and I'm still not thinking, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
But
This isn't the time to
not,
talk about it. I know.
not adjourning the meeting does not answer the question.
No.
What is it you want to do then if you don't want to adjourn?
Why are you talking so much?
Because I'm trying to.
Let me make up my mind. I don't need no
He is taking over the meeting as the mayor.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
He's the one speaking
Yeah.
instead of,
I've already asked you to adjourn the meeting. You have to know.
We all-
So, I've asked for a motion of what you want to do. We had a motion, we had a second,
Who says, it was said that we have to figure this out for ourselves about legally what it is and
That's fine.
who do we contact? Who do I contact?
That's
Garma,
amongst the seven.
who do we call?
That's amongst the seven of you. The Board of Commission decides. Normally, if you're asking if you're asking how to get another city attorney, is that the
No,
question?
that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, since it seems that we cannot get legal advice about what it is we're doing, who do we contact?
Your city attorney.
You go get sued for breach of contract.
Your city attorney is who you ask for legal advice,
Exactly.
okay? Which he's given, so I'm not sure when has he not given it?
Again, if I feel like I'm not getting the legal advice and support as a commissioner from the city attorney, what's my other avenue for direction?
Hire a new city attorney, go find a city attorney that you want to.
Who secure us legally?
City attorney.
Who was?
So, in other words,
when we're discussing about Drew, we have no legal aspect to come in and discuss it with us.
You can hire another attorney to give you an opinion.
Sound good?
no. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking about who,
You got a contract through December 31st of 27 with the city attorney. So if you want to terminate it, you're looking at potential breach, and I'm not an attorney, but you're looking at potential breach of contract, and so you're going to pay them over the next 18 months.
again, I ask.
Who are you asking?
Germa, I'm asking them.
Okay.
Because they're the only two that do we employ. Who, if something happened and Drew had to leave, or Drew was not here, who would,
Sit in and
You would
Yeah.
have to decide who you wanted to be your city attorney. If Drew is no longer your city attorney, the seven of you have to decide who you want to be. Normally what happens is you put out an RFP, a request for proposals, or request for qualifications for services, so you can actually vet somebody. So you say, what have you done in the past? Who have you represented? What is your track record? All that stuff.
so when I asked about a conflict attorney, because the reasons I gave, I was told, who would have had to secure a conflict attorney for us?
If four of you had said to do that, I could have done that. But four of you did not agree with that. They didn't, that did not reach a consensus. So we didn't move forward with that.
And
if you do,
I'm gonna
and you
say,
say, I want a
I'm gonna say
conflict
this. for us to lose our city attorney about this situation that's going on now. But I feel, personally myself, I don't feel like in this situation, and something has been going on in the past, that I'm getting, or we're getting, what we need from Drew. I'm not comfortable with it. Even though I understand what you're saying about a wealth of knowledge and everything. And I don't want to operate off emotion, but from being on the board long enough, I understand and know that at this point, I feel like I'm not getting, I don't know about other commissioners, I'm not getting what I feel like I'm comfortable with.
I make a motion to hire a conflict attorney
For what?
to
In
discuss
particular?
this litigation about the contract.
What,
What
hold on,
litigation?
to dis-
And again, we're in open
You
session.
know what?
so please don't-
Decide if we want, what we want to do with it.
You know, at this point, at this point, go ahead, at this point, you
We've
know
got to
what?
discuss this.
I can't, after we talk about this, what I thought about is, why should we hire and pay a conflict attorney when we have an attorney that we're already paying?
right.
Basically, what I'm saying to you, Drew, and what I'm saying to you, Jessica, what I would like to see is y'all just do what's right.
I think they are doing what's right.
I would like to see do what's right. And I didn't just come to you.
It's
Can you
fine.
give an example where they're not doing
Trying to
what's
do what
right?
is correct,
To put it on record.
legally and ethically, and I don't know what the hell you want. It's that simple. You want your way, I know that.
No, I don't want my way. I don't want my way. I want for you all to do what's right. I begged you, Jessica,
When have
for
I not?
years or months to do what is right.
When have I not?
We're in open session.
Give me an example of when I have
Please
not.
just don't do it right now in
Well,
open
she's
session.
accusing me of not doing what's
I
right.
understand.
I'm asking what it is that I have done that is not right.
Make a motion to go back into closed session if that's what you need.
No, I don't go back to, I'm gonna go back in closed session. I don't go back in closed session.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn today's meeting. And in the future, we put on the agenda to discuss, conflict attorney or whatever it is we want to do. But I think today's meeting, we need to adjourn this meeting, in the words of Ms. Ward, that we think about what we're doing, get more clarification. Everybody look at these. I have a one-on-one contract over anybody's contract. So I just think we need more time to discuss that. And I would like for us today, that there's no winners, no loser in today. If we adjourn today's meeting, it's just to adjourn the meeting until we have further time to discuss it and we can put it on a upcoming agenda. I'd like to make a motion to
We got a
adjourn today's
motion,
meeting.
we have a second. I have a second, I'll make a second. Any other discussion? All in favor of adjourning the meeting, and please, raise your hand.
I'm not gonna get it.
All those against, like sign, please raise your hand. 3-3.
I'll have to walk out.
Mr. Fuller, I'm asking you to please leave the meeting with us, so this meeting will adjourn so that we can move forward.
I think that's what everyone is asking. Because no one is willing to make a decision on anything else.
No one's making a motion to do what?
It's not a motion, you just rescinded the motion that you made, that was rescinded. Is there another motion on the floor to be made? And I'm not acting as the mayor, all of us are commissioners. Everybody has the right to speak, whatever they want to speak, Mr. Commissioner.
If we are going to keep sitting here, I will say that if half of this board doesn't trust our attorney,
Or your city manager.
Go ahead and put more in open session.
I'm just.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that you're.
Fine. Gotta be transparent.
Don't do it, because, don't do it, don't say it. Because she's telling you to talk, they're letting you walk yourself into a trap. Don't say it.
I'm not trying to.
And that's why I'm saying.
But with that discussion being had, I would like to make a motion that we adjourn today's meeting.
The motion, Mr. Ford, to adjourn the meeting. I'm making a second. All in favor, without any other discussion? All in favor to adjourn the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. All against, like sign. 43.
Drew, I have a question about our charter, section 3-4, city attorney. There shall be appointed by the commission a city attorney who shall hold office and serve at will. Does that, what does that mean? We can fire you at any time based on this at will, because everybody's will, but you're saying your contract is ironclad, that we would have to pay you.
Well, we're gonna find out.
So that's the reason I'm asking you, and because I'm curious, because that's what I'm understanding on this, and that's the reason I said, I pulled up the charter and I'm confused, and like I said, most people, several of you have been here longer than I have, 3 of us have not. So we're not understanding exactly what it all means. And
It means what it says.
Commissioner McCoy, leave.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go back? Yes, sir.
I want a consensus. Like, that's why I'm not walking out. I want us to leave with, actual board consensus here.
So make a motion to get consensus.
I've gotten what I want, that's why I haven't made a motion, and I've gotten this.
Okay. So if you want to keep sitting here all day, we can, or we can, 3 of us can walk out and the meeting is over and we'll deal with this on another day.
I'll sit here all day.
Okay. I mean, I've already cleared my calendar, so I'm already, I don't know what, there has not been a motion of what the board wants to do. So,
So what we're saying, we would rather, no one is going to make a motion out of, I don't know, no call it defiance, I can't speak for nobody else, but we're not going to make a motion, we're not going to adjourn. And that is going to, what is the end game? I think the point has been made.
And what do you mean, the point is made? What are you saying?
We have said, you made it clear as to what you want to do. You said you want to terminate the contract of the city manager.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
City attorney.
City attorney, I'm sorry. You said you wanted to end, what was the term, the phrase?
Discontinue.
Discontinue the city attorney. That motion was rescinded. Your second was rescinded. You don't have a second. So we don't have any motion on the floor. So I think what I'm saying is your point was made. You made your point. If that point was made and it was rescinded, what else is going to change? What are we going to do for the rest of the day? I mean, either we can adjourn.
When you say my point was made, what do you mean my point was made?
You said you made a motion
Mhm.
to say it for Am I
Discontinue.
slow? What is it?
Discontinue.
Discontinue the city attorney. That's what you wanted. You said you wanted. That's the point that you made. You wanted to discontinue the city attorney. you don't have the support of a second. Nobody seconded, the person that seconded your motion to discontinue with the city attorney rescinded. As I've done several times, tried to adjourn the meeting, you can make your motion again and say that you want to do it, and maybe somebody else is second. And we can't take a vote on what you asked for because we don't, nobody's second. So if you want to do that again, you can do that. If not, I'm suggesting instead of us sitting here and being unproductive, that we adjourn, we put our heads together and come back at a later meeting and decide. There's some stuff that has come up that about the city attorney's contract. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know we were going to be discussing the city attorney's contract. I didn't know we'd be discussing the city attorney's succession plan. I wasn't prepared I wasn't prepared for any of that. I thought we were coming in here to talk about what we're supposed to talk about in closed session. That's what I came for. Now that this has come up, I respect everybody's opinion. You know, we all are adults, duly elected by the public to serve our city that we love and the employees, if whatever we want to do. But sitting here being unproductive, to me, is not doing any of us any good. We keeping the city manager from doing her job. We keeping Miss Bartholomew from doing what she needs to do at her job. And we can continue to do that. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I just wish that we wouldn't. That's why I'm just saying, suggesting that we adjourn today's meeting and we can discuss all of this stuff at any time. We can come back and do this, but just being defiant and just saying we're not going to adjourn and we're going to sit here. And I'm with Commissioner Fuller. I don't want to get up and walk out either. I don't think that's the thing to do. I want us as a board to be a board. It's okay to have disagreements. It's okay to have discussions. But at some point in time, we have to make a decision. No decision has been made. You made a motion. It didn't carry. You hadn't offered another motion. And here we are. And so we will sit here and it will not get anything done. I mean, how long do we plan to sit here? We're going to sit here until 6 p.m., 7 p.m., just because, for what? Do three of us get up and walk out? So
What was the last motion? To adjourn?
Well,
The last motion
for this record was just now to adjourn. It is.
Okay, what was the motion before that?
The motion before that was
And it was
it was to.
No, you never voted on the
Yeah,
discontinue.
might be a contract, I think.
Wrong contract.
So.
Do we have a
you
motion
said
for
you're
this
second
one?
on that.
I did.
Right now, we have a motion on the floor from Commissioner McCord to adjourn.
You good?
I'm making a second. On the question, all in favor of adjourning, please signal by raising your hand. All against like sign? 33.
what time is it?
11:10.
Commissioner Robin Score won't make any more comments. Stated at 11:10.
I'd like just a motion of what y'all wanted to do coming out of the executive session and put it on record.
I don't. I want to let it, we'll just sit here.
Okay.
You want a motion for what?
We're planning your intent coming out of the executive session. We've gone full circle in terms of different issues.
Brad, you get the question and answer.
Pretty much.
So,
There's other questions, but it's not something that can be, that I need to discuss. It's something I need to do research on.
I make a motion to end your contract.
The motion from Commissioner Curtis to end the city attorney's contract?
Yeah.
Can I get a motion from Commissioner Curtis, do we have a second?
I second.
Got a second from Commissioner Ward. Any discussion? All discussion is again, I think that you will look back as a bad decision. We've had some matter, but at this point in time, on the question, anybody have any other comments? All in favor of terminating?
I would like just one comment.
Yes.
If this passes, is there somebody who is going to do the rewrite of this already chosen, or do we have to wait until we hire somebody new to do this?
Again, you're talking outside of the executive session information, so again,
Okay.
just,
I didn't say anything
I
specific.
understand. I'm
Um,
just trying to think sure.
This is where we need somebody else.
Motion, we have a second, any other discussion? All in favor of terminating Mr. Drew Whelan's contract as city attorney, please signal by raising your hand. All against, like sign. 3-3.
Okay, move to stalemate. I move it, meeting adjourned.
I'll second that motion.
Second by Commissioner Court, all in favor of adjourning the meeting, please signal by raising your hand. 6-0.